And I'll start out right away from the time I start. You see me, I'm pulling on his right rein, but I'm not like pulling his head. No time. We don't steer horses like this in a car. Because let's face it, where's the chair's going to be going? They're going to either be going through his neck or going to the other side. Rule of thumb, I'll use 12 o'clock when you're sitting, you're sitting behind the horse. 12 o'clock is straight out over. Okay, we go to the left, tip that head to the left, walk forward, lock it to the 11 o'clock position, we'll take her outside rein. We'll get him to step right around. If you can see, he's going to the left with my right rein. And eventually I can just let go of this left rein. Very around. It's just like riding. Okay, with your ride, you close to one side. That's your leg. Come back to the right. We'll tip this head just ever so slightly into 1 o'clock lock position. Give it and take off that left side. Get that body to fall, that nose across. On my training part, I just have where the breast floor comes back. I have 2 little quick attaches. We just have. I'm going to put the show traces on. And sometimes, I won't even tie it in sometimes. Okay, I will go. I'm going to go ahead and tie it in safely.
Can I ask you a question? We had a comment from the peanut gallery over here that, what are the traces for? And is that where the horse is actually pulling the weight of the cart? And,
traces.
Harness.
Traces are fastened right through breast collar. Okay? That comes off here, pushes up here so it doesn't fall down our knees. This comes right back fastened to your single trailer cart, or some carts they don't even have that on. That's it on. And hopefully it keeps it right behind you. Now there's extensions on there that make different.
Question.
Yes.
In this last series you just did with the cart loose,
Yes, ma'am.
aren't you opening yourself up to the horse goosing forward and dropping the cart and causing a trauma, thinking, oh my gosh, there's a monster back there that way once the shafts drop? Have you had that happen?
I see that I've had that happen, but there's a lot of times I've done it, and more so, okay, the word whoa. That was rule number 1. That goes way back. I jumped way ahead. Whoa. When I say whoa, I want whoa.
That's why we
we'll come back, and that's why I don't, like she said, I don't fast it in there. Okay, that's just here. If something would happen, he'd act crazy or something. If the worst case scenario, the cart's off. Now I have my long lines, and immediately what I'll do, I'll bring him back around, bring him over to that. 9 times out of 10, I've never had one react from the noise of the cart banging, because it's not like it's a little training cart. It's very light.
The biggest part of knowing how to drive though is like when he's holding it on, and he does walk behind it, but we can get the cart off if he doesn't, is when they hit this corner and those shafts close in. That's when they tend to roll. So you gotta know that when you hit the corner and those shafts close in, if he does, that the cart will come off, and because you're gonna be able to get it off. But that's the biggest thing, the turning and that closing.
That's where the forward,
20 years, that would hit the corner and just pull. And that's the part they've got to get used to, the enclosing. That's the worst part of it.
whenever you squeeze on their sides, is what she's saying. I don't know if everybody heard that. But whenever you put this on and you squeeze your sides together, okay, that's where you get the, they're up on themselves. They're like, what is that? It's like a capture. You corner them in there. I've had more, like she said, bolt from this than actually, okay, if they're just a little bit antsy, from my own mood, I'll pull the car off and we'll come back and we'll start together. And to this day, I don't think there's any of them that haven't ever really jumped from the plot down. Like saying that's way, a lot of people do the PVC pipe going like that. I've never done it. I'm not going to say this is a good idea, that it doesn't work, because I'm not the only one out there that's doing it. This is just my preferably how I like to do it, and it's worked for me.
And that's why when they are a little scary, you bolt, and that's a bad sign that you're going to do it. But that's why a couple days, when they are scared, because, you know, there's not being able to see, and those shafts, we want to be able to get the cart off if we get into a bad situation. Until they get comfortable with the shafts, they can turn them. And that's why it's so important that they stay straight and not bend. They gotta learn to steer between those shafts.
I'll start him in the corner of the outside rein, go around the corner, my left rein will keep that body over. He's coming off the rail a little bit. It's a little bit tight in here, but there, I had it step right over off my left rein. Keeping it straight, not like really just a loose rein the whole way around the pen every now and then. I like to have my horses know where my hands are. Good try. Go rotate, just speed it up there a little bit of soft rubs every now and then, a little bit of control. My left rein will keep his body right out there in line to the wall. There, you see that? You people are here, probably see the left shoulder pop out. That's what he's trying to do right now. Best way to do that, take a hold of your outside of your horse, take a hold of your inside, bring it in. Bring that body across the ball of that nose.
Your preference for starting a horse that's not had anything done with it versus a horse that's a finished hunter under saddle or pleasure horse. Is there any difference in the way you start them, or is there any benefit to getting training done and then moving to driving, or doing the driving first and then moving to the platform?
Rule of thumb, we'd like to have them under saddle, somewhat. Why? Just like Tracy was saying, I mean, you got a little bit more shoulder controlling, so when you go to this, I have done several right out of the box, so to speak. You know, they don't know anything about whatever. But I found the best way as far as prep one. If you have one that's understand being pushed to the bridle, it's much easier that way.
Is there anything you can do to screw them up for driving?
Well, we can all screw them up. Even I can screw them up. I mean, that's a good question. Not really if you take your time. I mean, I take a lot of...
How long from the first time you harness until you're sitting in the cart driving?
From day one?
Like how long should... I've got one that he broke the harness, he line drives, I've had him in the shaft trainer.
Good-minded?
Good-minded, quiet, broke under saddle, you know, level top line, he drives in the level top line in the harness.
And you're wondering how long it would take to get into the show then?
The thought of hooking him to the cart is what scares me.
Right. Well, and that's the part, like I say, that's the part that's really important. Because once they're hitched to it, you're at their mercy. You know, you're going to have your hands on them. And, I mean, let's get, I've seen some bad wrecks. You all probably have seen or heard of bad wrecks. But, you know, that goes back to how we were. What did we get all the bugs worked out before? When is it time to hitch the horse to go?
That's why bouncing them around those shafts before you put that the traces on, that is major. You gotta know you're good, because once the traces are on, boy, they're locked in.
So if I just put the cart in the shaft hanger and push him, pull him, run the shafts into him, he's quiet, we're probably ready to...
If he's accepting that,
And he will come to a corner while I'm walking it, and
He crosses over.
well, that's great, because
There you
that's
go.
all your turnaround. But he'll come to the corner and he'll pick the cart up, and he will move him across with that shaft pushing his body.
Okay.
That's the
You're-
biggest thing, closing in.
to finalize your question, Susie, that sounds like you're like 30 days out, really. You know, as far as like hitching and going. You know, you're going the right route. Just go push it. Don't think you're going to do it today. You know, set the steps.
The speed of the rotate does not come, like, there might be some horses that long trot right away, but, you know, get all your pieces and your parts controlled before you just put the speed on, because